Are we just gonna spam it until we get B drop? You guys get B drops?
Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Hey, I'm here for the vouchers. I'm okay with anything.
I'm not here for the vouchers.
Doggy and I here for the podcast.
I'm here for the
Exactly.
vouchers
I was
because I'm not
just gonna say
registered for
that.
Doggy Bingo.
I'll hop to a different voice channel. It's not bugging you guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tara.
The what?
Tara.
You gonna go
Tara.
Tara?
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
that's the good.
Alright. Podcast live. Red.
And we're live.
Are you gonna Oh shit, we're live.
We're live. Who am I calling? What?
Huh?
Is that we're gonna allow
Is
someone?
that are you gonna wait, what episode is this?
Episode I just got
it
to
says
talk about Bra Fizzle. Wazy9 here with the podcast. I can't
Oh
believe
my
I got
God.
Chinchamba bombed. But yeah, we are now on episode 8 of the podcast.
Episode 8. Wait, I thought you said 9.
Oh wait, are we 9 or whatever? Hang on. Hang on.
What? What?
I think we're... Let me double check.
I feel like we've done a lot of these, but I don't know, man.
We're
I think this is 8.
episode
Right,
8.
Shirley?
Yep, we're episode 8 now.
Alright. Hey, remember, we're doing well. We're memorizing things.
We're remembering.
Why don't we check every time?
I don't know.
Kind of dumb.
Kinda is.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Do we even need episode numbers?
I have not a clue if we're not gonna upload these to Spotify, but I have not a clue why we will upload them
We
to
upload them to
Spotify.
Spotify.
Are
Who
we
would
allowed
watch?
to?
Who would? I don't know. I think Spotify has podcasts, but who would listen to a Mapinoki podcast on Spotify?
I mean,
Would you listen to a Mapinoki podcast on Spotify?
my brother legitimately just listened to a 2-hour video long about Reddit drama. Oh shit! Name drop.
I didn't watch that video. I clicked through it. Do it anyway. Get the ball rolling for future content. Yeah. Think about it, doggy. When you become a soul streamer, you know they have all their like things linked. You could be the first one with Spotify.
You right, bro. Doesn't even have a Spotify. I will have the Spotify. The people are gonna view it. I'm gonna get payments, and Spotify is gonna be like, "Hey, bro, we noticed that you don't have Spotify Premium, so here you go, bro."
I
And I'm
think they're
be
gonna
like,
notice and they're gonna be like, "Hey, ooh, here's your tax form."
"Oh, you right."
No. No. Not like this.
Not like this.
Let me pull up the. Well, why do you have the pictures of things on screen? But maybe we should like copy and paste in like Notepad or something the changes as we talk about them. I guess I don't know.
On a notepad, eh?
Yeah, Notepad. You don't need my picture there.
A new picture?
No, I said you don't need my picture there.
Why not?
I don't know.
What you want me to remove?
I don't know. I was thinking you could put the Notepad there and
There
just
you go.
type out the changes.
But I don't have
There.
a notepad just laying around.
No, don't you have like Notepad, the application Notepad?
I do, but like.
Can
Alright,
you just put that over? I don't know.
yeah, hang on.
Why are we so scuffed every time? How does this manage to become even more scuffed every time?
I don't know. We just like kind of post it, and then we go live, and then it doesn't go
And
live.
then we don't wait for anybody to join. We just start talking. And why are we like this, dog?
Because it works.
Does it work?
People want information. They don't care about what's going on.
That's true. You know, people probably get more information if it said like instead of concentrated juice, it was like the talking about Perseus and Nightbringer changes.
Haha. Probably.
Maybe that's the way we title it from now on. We do like what we're talking about, and then after we have concentrated juice for a spill episode, whatever. That seems like a lot of effort, though. I don't know. That's a lot of words. How long can a Twitch title be?
That's a good question.
Who knows? I don't. Dang, I want dim sum now. I'm kind of hungry.
I really don't want to use the really bright one.
The really bright
Uh,
one.
Yeah, like really bright. Wait.
Why? That's what everyone else does. That's what all the Koreans do.
Really? They just bring out just a random notepad?
Yeah,
or-
this is alright. Random like white notepad thing, like the notepad application. They default
Notepad.
and they type in that. Yeah. Have you never watched those?
I have, but like I'm always like, man, why am I looking at a notepad?
We're notepad streamers now, dude. Is there a notepad section on Twitch?
Notepad section.
Yeah.
Does notepad not pop up when it is? Doesn't look like it's popping up. Hang on.
I can't see it on the stream.
I know. I'm just talking to myself right now because I'm a dummy.
No.
I'll get it up. I'll get it up somehow.
Oh,
That's the music.
that's not it.
No. Notepad.
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 I'm gonna seriously just take a picture of the notepad instead and just set it up as an image.
Yeah, I mean, you could just take a picture of the pages
Oh,
and
there-
like we
there-
could
there
scroll
we go.
up like 5
There we
things or
go.
something. I don't know. Oh my god, did you get it to work? Oh my god, is that
Yeah,
you did it?
I did
Wait,
it.
I don't see the burgers either. Oh,
What do you
there
mean?
it is.
Ah.
Ah,
Okay, so
alright. Which one are we talking about first? Do we want to talk about like each series of weapons?
yeah. Let's talk
Alright,
about
let's talk about lances then. We can start with Celtic lance then at the bottom.
Lances. Celtic. So the changes to Celtic, instead of having the 15%, well, yeah, it lost the 15%, right?
No, this is a
No.
Celtic. No, it didn't lose anything besides max. It lost max.
It lost 10 max.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty fair. The Celtic lance was really, really strong.
It's still pretty strong. It still has the 15%.
It's still really
back.
strong, but now like, it isn't just base better than Divine. Increased font size on the notepad.
Bam. No.
Ooh. I mean, I think that's a good size. It just maybe make the notepad bigger. I don't know.
There you go. That's better. I guess we make it bigger. There we go. Problem solved, ladies and gentlemen.
We did it.
We did it. We fixed it.
All right. So now, now the Celtic lance, it should have a base max, or base upgraded max of what? Let me do basic math that I struggle with.
It's 10 minus
90.
from the Divine Blade.
Yep. So it should have 92 a base max,
Yeah.
plus new smithing qualities, which I think is like +5 or whatever, right?
Yeah, which is +5.
Just abbreviate words like max damage, just min damage.
You're right. There you go. That's all anyone wants to see, pretty much.
That's anyone. That's all anyone cares.
That's all anyone who cares.
Yeah. So now it should be like 92 max, in total, and what? 37 min. Is
Who
whatever.
cares about that?
Yeah, like it doesn't really matter, but like 92 max. I mean it's still better than like a mid-roll D lance, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, Celtic lance still has 5 base pierce when you upgrade it. So like 5, you just got to get like your enchants, I guess, your intense or whatever, and your I don't know what suffix you actually put on for 3 piercing. It doesn't matter. Penetrating?
Penetrating, really?
Lancia? Is Lancia a suffix?
The set effect changed too? No.
No,
I
the
kept
side
the
effect was not
15%.
changed. Celtic Lance is still 15% lance charge damage. Oh. Yeah. So, like, it's still a good lance. It's so much value compared to, like, Divine Lance. No real
It
point in
really
going
is.
Divine Lance.
Yeah, there's kind of no point after Divine Lance.
Because ideally, eventually, you upgrade into Perseus Lance. So, like, if you're using it as a temporary weapon, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Do we want to talk about Perseus Lance now, I guess? Did I send you Perseus Lance changes?
No, you didn't.
I did. It's the 3rd bullet point under the arrow.
Oh, I see. It's called
I don't know why I did
Arceus.
Yeah. I think it's called Ferocious, by the way.
So the effect on it used to be 10%. It goes up to now.
No, it
15%.
used to be 10% horseback.
Oh,
It's
right,
different.
right. It changed.
It's different. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's 15% lance charge.
Lance charge enhancement.
Yep. That means it has the same effect as the Divine Lance. The only difference is it has, what is this? It has 133 max after upgrade with 6 pierce. That means you could go like 1 piercing suffix, so you could go like intense prefix, and then you could go downburst suffix if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a really good weight. That's kind of nasty.
It's basically the Divine Lance, but better.
It's better Divine Lance. Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed
Yeah.
that the
Yeah,
Divine
that means
Lance?
if you get like a downburst, you should be able to get like 600 max or 200 max from the
Is it?
lance. That's pretty good, not counting erg. Yeah, that's pretty good. 15% lance charge is pretty good. I'm glad they're removing this horseback thing. It's kind of stupid.
Me too. I also think it doesn't affect whenever you're inside data or something like that.
Yeah, because you're not on the horseback.
Yeah, you're not on the horseback itself, so it doesn't do anything.
It's kind of funny.
It's pretty funny.
I don't know. I mean, the ability to use 1 enchant, so just intense, for the 17 max and 3 piercing, and then being able to use any suffix of your choosing is pretty good, I think. Because if you're not going down burst, what else could you go for a lot of max? Like, you could go Gargashi, I guess, for 35.
I guess for the cheaper option, yeah.
Like, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
I think really, though, you go down burst, right? There isn't really an option.
I don't think there is.
Yeah.
Then for the Spearhead.
Yep, Nightbringer Spearhead. Spearhead had the biggest change
I'm just gonna call
so far.
Lance.
Yeah, just call it the Nightbringer Lance.
Nightbringer Lance. So its minimum and max. Its minimum went up by +10.
Yep. Pentamin.
And then
Then what?
+33 max. And it also has now, instead of the Lance Charge horseback, got like before,
Yeah, so 15% horseback.
and then in the future it would now become 20% Lance Charge enhancement.
Yep. So that's like a 5% increase in damage. Like, that's pretty big. The 5% enhancement is huge, right?
It's really big, actually.
It's probably worth more than a Pierce.
It is. That extra 33 max really makes a really big change as well.
Yeah,
in some
33 max is
things.
also pretty big.
That's a really big change to all, like Lances and Nightbringer.
Yeah. Alright, now the real question. Thoughts on Lance, Doggy?
Let me think about it. Hang on. So
Alright, my thought process. I think Lance, build poo-poo unless you have Lance Charge 7. I think it's not worth going Nightbringer Lance unless you have LC7 cooldown.
I think Nightbringer Lance is honestly a really sustainable jump from the Pierce Lance, and I think
Yeah.
this actually balances out Lance pretty well from Celtic to Divine to Pierce to Nightbringer.
Yeah.
It's
I think
very
the overall
well
balance
balanced.
between the three weapons is really good.
Yeah, I think this was a very well balanced change.
You do gain really big increases. Like at Celtic, if we consider Celtic like the baseline, right? Because that's kind of what they're doing. They're making it so Celtic is the baseline, right?
Yeah,
They go from Celtic to a Perseus, and you get to drop an entire enchant for a max attack or enchant, right?
exactly.
Just and still have your Pierce. Then when you go to Perseus, or from Perseus to Divine, or Perseus to Nightbringer, you get the 5% extra. The 5% extra max.
And including that extra
Or 5%.
max damage.
The 5% extra enhancement, and then the max. It's big.
Yeah, it's pretty big. And the fact that the enchantments don't even change that at all with Perseus to the Nightbringer is a really big change too. Really nice, really friendly. It means that the Lance Charger doesn't need to focus on enchantments, instead it will need to be focusing more on the reforges.
Yeah.
That's a really big change for Lances. However, I don't think it will fix the gameplay as it is at the moment until the Lance rework. But for now,
I think the weapons are really balanced if we look at them in a vacuum. But I do think that Lance does have fundamental issues still.
yeah,
That I really do hope with the upcoming Lance rework that they have planned, they really address and fix.
I agree. Everything about this Lance is very well balanced, very well received.
It's really good.
It's really good.
Especially if you're a Lance Charge 6 or a Lance Charge cooldown 7 user. I think it's really big. Hopefully Nos ends up making one of these.
I agree. Do you want to start talking about the bows and crossbows?
I guess we can talk about the bows and crossbows. Let's talk about the crossbow first, I guess.
Alright.
So no changes to Celtic crossbow. But we do have changes to the Perseus one, the ferocious crossbow. It's not really a big change, but like it's a change. Are we talking about the bow?
Huh? Oh.
No, the bows and crossbows have different effects, don't they?
Oh
wait, no, they don't.
no,
They're the same.
They're the exact same. Yeah, they're exactly
Yeah,
the same.
they're the same.
So, basic effect. We might need to explain what that is.
Yeah, so they added the 10% aim adjustment at the start. So this caps at 40%, and it always caps at 40%. There are different ways to get this. I know you get some from range attack, right? From range attack down 3.
You gain some from range attack down 3, but this adds a 10% a little bit more faster speed. So basically this is below Demolition's. Demolition has, I believe, a 20% when it comes with upgrades, if I remember correctly. I could double check that real fast, hang on.
Yeah, check that. So I believe the way it works is at the start when you first start aiming, it starts your aim at that percent, correct, Doggy?
That's correct. So
Alright.
the aiming speed is actually called adjusted aim. So for demolitions, it starts at 15, so I'll just put that there. So Demo Bow has adjusted aim of 15%. The Perseus bow and X bow, crossbow, have a effect of adding 10% adjustment aim, which is actually not that bad at all. It's just 5% behind the demolition. So this kind of, I guess it kind of asks for a lot of people where exactly where these Pierce weapons will be, or if they would be on the side grade. As of this moment, from what it looks like,
Alright, so the Perseus, I think the Perseus bows and stuff, they're still definitely not as good as demo.
yeah, I don't think they're as good as
Oh.
Demo.
Yeah, so like they made changes to them, but these changes in general just don't really apply to us.
Yeah. And then they also added, what is that one? Is that correct? That shouldn't be correct at all. Apparently from right there at the very end, for the arrow, it says additional damage reduction by 2%.
Yes.
What do you mean by that?
So the arrow,
Oh,
I believe it has additional damage on it. They nerfed that by 2%.
oh,
So it went from 20% to 18%,
I see.
I believe. So
Okay.
it's still not as good. Bows, even the Nightbringers. I guess we can talk about the Nightbringers. All they really did was what? Add the aim. Yep, they added aim
Yeah,
adjust, right?
they
So you'll be
just-
hitting the 40% aim adjust.
Yeah.
It's still not it though.
All they did was increase the minimum. They gave both
they-
of them the 20% speed instead,
Yep.
which is still not good, and they increase both of them by. So they increase the damage for the bow, 8 damage for max.
That's 8 min, 42 max.
Oh, yeah, right. And 42 min. I mean, 42 max.
Yep. 8 min, 42 max.
And that's just for the bow, and then for the crossbow, it's 9 min and holy cow, 60 max?
Yeah. Let's be honest, these are still pretty bad. Missing out on the mag shot enhancement is really bad in
Yeah, it
general.
is.
It's kind of rough. I don't know what you're supposed to do, but like, this ain't it.
It is a little questionable because from what I can remember, right, I know they changed the arrow just a while ago as well. Oh, they increased by an extra 15 as well. No, they didn't.
No.
That's for... Wait, yeah, they did. They increased
The
the
arrow got
additional.
some 15 damage, yeah, 15 max.
Yeah,
Like, that's not additional, that's final. This is the what I sent you, the information isn't what they updated recently, it's the total what they're gonna have.
yikes. Okay, that's not good
Yeah,
then.
so it's 15 on top, whatever we have currently. So like, it's still not it.
It's not that at all. Even in demolition, bow will still be overall better than it, and not because of the mag enhancement. It's just everything that the demolition has. It just outweighs it.
Yeah, the demolition arrow has what, 35 max. So let's see, Nightbringer, a huntsman has 35 currently max. So it's the same, but like after the update, it's gonna have what, 50 max. So it is slightly going to be better than a night or a demo arrow, but at the same time, you don't get demo side effect. And if you're spending Nightbringer
Yeah.
kind of money, you probably don't want. You probably
probably
want
don't want a
that's better than a
demolition.
demo.
Yeah. He does asking a little bit too much for
Yeah.
what it's worth.
It is too much, yeah. Anything else to add about the bows? Just we have demo ruin. It's doomed.
Yeah, the bows are doomed. Rip. It's okay though. They're kind of in a weird spot personally, but that's purely because of demolitions. I don't know. Overall, for what they are, if they are just inside KR, they're kind of still a little underwhelming.
I think the main problem with KR Archery is the mag shot enhancement. I think
That's-
mag shot
yeah.
enhancement is pretty cool.
I think that's
That's kinda
kind of the main issue with KR right now, is that they're not accepting any form of like other mag enhancement stuff, and the only thing they have for mag enhancement is Bohemian style, which is
Yeah. It seems like they really want to push you getting set effects from armor and then using scrolls from Glen Hard mode
yeah. I'm
to be able to even use the Glen armor.
I'm not really sure how I feel about that personally, because
Kinda weird.
it's kind of punishing.
Like you end up using gear that's how many years old? Like a decade old already?
Yeah, it's a decade old. How to gain it is sort of kind of out of your way, not related to like most content you do anyways. That's with archery. Like, think about it. If you're an elf, right, or like a human getting into archery, the first thing you're going to be picking up is the Celtic bow, right? And then you're gonna go out of your way to shoot at ancients, which is like a level like 80 like spirit like quest. That's like really far, and that's if you get a drop. I got it in like one drop from doing that, by the way, with all 5 spirits, and I only got in one Bohemian drop, and I'm just gonna say it, that's not it, brother. Hunting down Bohemian on ancients is not it.
Yeah.
That's
Like, sure, you can find them on the auction house cheap, but like,
yeah, sure, you can
That's
find
not
them in
it.
auction house, but it's just not it, brother. At most, the X-graded ones from Gacha that are pre-rank 1 are 3-3 with 3 defense, 3 protection. That's really making you into a glass cannon, and I don't know how I feel about that. Kind of just sitting on 3 prot and 3 defense, especially when the set effect
I mean,
has.
it's not the worst thing, but like, it's still pretty bad.
It's outdated. It shouldn't be around as
It
much.
feels bad that they'd miss out on like being able to use any new gear.
Yeah,
It feels like archery in Korea is very much the same as always been. Bohemian plus a bow. Like, sure, the weapon shape might change, but like everything else is the same until you can get those mag scrolls.
and I don't know, man.
You need
It's
7 of
just-
them.
If you just look at the Nightbringer stuff, right? Because they have cross shot enhancement and final shot enhancement, they really want the elves to use this thing, right?
Yeah.
However,
The final shot enhancement is actually really big.
the final shot enhancement is pretty big. However, brother, they're missing like crit enhancement. They're missing, durability loss, magma shot. It's
You don't
it's
get
asking a
the
lot.
blend side effect though. That's the crazy part.
Exactly.
You need so many +1 scrolls in order to even get to use the Glen armor.
Yeah,
It's so punishing.
that's why it looked. That's why maybe that's why Alchemical Stinger is like really low population of it, because there's just it's just archery and
Is there a
KR.
point compared to
Easier
using
sets.
Dark Mage?
Like Dark Mage is just cheaper. It's just more variety, faster. The reforges are friendlier too. But then you just look at Chemical Stingers and Archers inside KR, and you can tell they're struggling. Come on, we just saw a video of a dude using glasses as a normal helmet slot item. That's
we did, but he soloed that Crom 100 in like 30 minutes. He was doing some disgusting damage. Imagine that with Ruin.
Brother, he was using scrolls on his magma shot. Like what? There's no way we're gonna see another video like that for a long time from anyone else.
We just gotta wait till it comes to NA, Taiwan, and Japan, and then everyone will post their cracked alchemical stinger.
Oh no, KR Archery, it's doomed.
Alright. We want to
Overall-
talk about the next Nightbringer? Let's
Uh,
talk about Knuckles.
You don't
Unless
want
you have
to.
anything else to say about archery.
No, not really. It's just kind of doomed, so nothing else to really talk about.
Yep. Yeah, let's talk about the ones that they added changes to this week on the 14th.
Alright, so that was pretty much all the Pierce weapons and Celtic.
Yep.
So
Only Nightbringers from here on out.
Yep, Nightbringers. Do you want to go from top to bottom, or do you want to talk about the most important ones?
Let's talk about the new effects. So, Nightbringer Knuckles, the big one, is the added combo damage.
It's 5%
Added-
combo damage, right?
5% combo damage, and then they added 15 max to it. This is pretty big, I'm not gonna lie. 5% combo damage is a lot of damage. And 15 max for Knuckles is also really big. On top of that, you're also getting the Perseus set effect. So you're getting your 70 will, which is also really big, because that's 20 max worth of will, just because you can't cap will. So overall, you're getting, 35 more max on your Nightbringer Knuckles and 5% combo damage. It's pretty big.
Yeah, which is really big. From aware, this passive combo damage as well is effect on top of it, like Ruination, right?
Yeah, it's just like how it currently is on Perseus and Nightbringer.
Okay, so with
No,
this change as well, if you remember correctly, do you remember the armor that gave also the 5% combo damage?
Yeah, so if we look at unreleased gachas, we have not actually gotten it. Let me pull up the unreleased gacha list. So it is the Cruel Raven gacha. It came out in China, Taiwan, and Japan with the armor set effect. And it comes with the body comes with Combo Mastery Enhancement 10, which adds 1% combo mastery damage.
Woo.
So I guess if we ever do get that gacha, it would be best in slot. And then you'll get like 6% total, but like I don't know, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
And then you would need to run Glen Armor and then have a +1 crit scroll.
Yeah, not sure
I don't think the
about
1% there is that important.
Yeah.
But 5% is big on the Knuckles themselves, and then 15 max.
that. Yeah.
The total combo damage on Nightbringers is 40%. Let me look at my Perseus.
It says inside.
Yep,
what
it should be
else?
40% combo damage.
Yeah, so the total for it will be 40% combo damage.
Yep, 40% combo damage,
Plus
Total.
70 well,
plus 70 well.
and then.
Then
plus
you
15
get the drop
max.
kick with and the pummel damage.
Yeah, the pummel damage as well. Basically everything from Perseus.
And the drop kick and whatever. Yeah, I think this is really big though. I think my main issue with Nightbringer Knuckles is it feels like they don't want you to use Knuckles in anything anymore. Just with the amount of things that you punch and then you're standing still because you pinged them, Knuckles just kind of feels bad on a lot of bosses, to be honest.
It's kind of weird to be honest with you. This thing gives like a lot of it. Like now, whenever you make these weapons, right, the Nightbringer Knuckles, it's always going to be an improvement. It's always an upgrade. It's
Yeah,
no
it's always an
longer like
upgrade.
But now it's going to be always
Now it's
100% upgrade.
Yeah, so it's a pretty sizable upgrade too.
Yeah.
The dropkick enhancement is actually really disgusting.
So good changes to it. It's just kind of
I think Knuckles is actually starting to kind of suffer.
yeah.
recently.
There's been a lot of things that it has been kind of suffering lately, and I think
Like,
that's
it's still really good. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. Like you're still fighting like Glen Hardma boss. It just feels really bad whenever you ping and you're forced to stand still
yeah.
with
Of course.
Knuckles.
Because how fast Knuckles are, especially with the ego effect, and you kind of just stand there being like, whoa, I kind of pinged that thing. It feels just
Doggy
kind of
is-
awkward.
That's the worst thing. Like Doggy's looking at me standing still on Glen Hardma boss because I pinged, and he's laughing, and I'm laughing because I'm like, dang. Even though I pinged, I still did like probably around as much damage as like the mag shots did, right? Like
Exactly.
the Knuckles do a lot of damage, but like it just feels really inconvenient a lot of times.
It's just, it kind of messes up with the flow of gameplay whenever you're doing like a rotation
Yeah.
or something like that. It just feels really uncomfortable.
Throws everything off.
Yeah. It just feels uncomfortable. Maybe they could do something about that because it's really noticeable on bosses like Glen Hard mode and like Rom.
I
Or-
think if the thing has auto defense, it shouldn't, or advanced heavy standard, it shouldn't have auto defense as well.
Yeah. I don't think it should hold the person there, like making them stand still.
Because like on regular mobs, fine, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
But I think against bosses, I don't think any boss should have auto defense. I think they should balance around what damage they have instead of balancing talents on randomly having a chance to like do reduced damage. Or in Archery's case, some bosses you just they always have auto defense with natural shield, so it's like you're always pinging. It's just like kind of lame.
It's pretty lame. Instead of working around it.
Yeah, instead of like balancing the boss around, base damage.
Because it just feels bad. And it just doesn't feel fine, like in the flow of anything. It kind of just makes you kind of just look like a dummy, or just it feels it's unnatural just to stop with your rotation. And how many
Yeah,
times
like when
you
I fight a
practice
combo,
it.
I have to play around the fact that hey, if I punch this, I have to have enough time to be able to stand still for the auto defense to wear off, and then grapple shot dodge.
Yeah.
So you have to be really aware of that, and it's kind of lame.
It's not even like a good mechanic, let alone like a skill mechanic. It's honestly just a pure like old mechanic that's just annoying now. It's not a fun mechanic, and it's just kind of more of a nuisance than anything now.
Yeah, it feels really outdated.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's just an outdated mechanic that really needs to just change, honestly, or just remove from bosses in general. And bosses just need to naturally just change.
Yeah, I think they do that. Knuckles will feel a lot better, and then I think they'll be a lot better. Like, they're obviously still S tier, right?
Yeah. They're obviously going to be still like the purest of like
these
DPS
Knuckles are
single
still
target.
disgusting. You should really, if you use Knuckles, you really should try and buy these or an upgrade to these. Like, I think before, I wouldn't say like upgrading from your Perseus to Nightbringers is really the biggest deal. But now I definitely think upgrading to Vagabonds is like disgusting, and you really should do it.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a huge like upgrade, and it's a great investment into it now. These Knuckles didn't even needed to deserve this buff, to be honest with you.
I think they did.
The 5% combo damage? Nah, I don't think it needed
I
it.
think they deserve something.
I think
The Nightbringer effects. The problem is you add the base effects from Perseus, and then there's still like Perseus just with like more dropkick damage.
I think that
like-
should have been fine, to be honest with you.
I don't think it would have been.
I think it would have been.
Compared to like some of the other upgrades that they've done on these weapons, I think top 5 combo damage is fine for a weapon that doesn't have an Arcana.
That's true. No, Arcana. Soon.
Maybe. Who knows?
So,
Warlord?
obviously, the other one that's really big is the
Warlord.
Nightbringer Warlord.
No longer, my friends. No longer plus 10 max. They increased it. We're at plus 22 max. Something needs to justify gambling with Magicraft rather than Perseus' blacksmithing. That's true. Yep.
That's true.
What kind of Giga things going on here? We're just talking about the Korean Nightbringer changes.
Alright, so Nightbringer Warlord change. It has increased plus
This is not
22
stat effect.
max. Wait,
It is not side effect.
It's...
This is base effect. This is not side effect
Oh, whoops,
smash.
sorry. Base effect.
That's a very important thing.
So, they have actually implemented a base effect, which is completely new. And the base effect smash 15% to the Warlord with increased 22 max on top. And I think this is on top of the 10% they already done too, right?
No, it's just 22 total.
Ah, I see now.
So they added 12 with this update, so it'll be a total of 22.
Perfect.
22 max is actually pretty big, not gonna lie.
It is.
That's a lot of max.
It is.
But 15% base smash enhancement effect. So what that means is that you're gonna have this, and then you're going to have your smash side effect, and you're gonna have 30%, I think.
Exactly.
People have tested this, and this isn't additive like Refined Majestic from what I've seen, and it feels multiplicative.
At least,
Better than a Divine Blade? Yeah, Nightbringer is like significantly better than a Divine Blade.
Yeah.
They could have like removed everything from the updates, and it's still vastly better than a Divine Blade. Divine Blade is kind of poo-poo still. But you get this base smash effect 15, and then you can get the set effect 15 on armor. What do you
So,
add?
this set effect from the Divine Blade is basically the same as Refine, Broken Horn,
Yeah. Armor,
Thames.
Broken Horn, Thames. It's all the same.
It's all the
And
same.
you get smash effect on other items, like your
New.
Refined Majestic. It also seems easier to get a Nightbringer than a Divine Blade. No, it is very much easier to get a Divine Blade.
I
A
believe
Nightbringer Warlord currently costs like 3 bill
Yeah.
in raw materials alone. Divine Blade is very easy to get.
It's like under 200 mil, not even that.
Yeah. It's way more difficult to get a Nightbringer. You just have to spam Crom though. Yeah, but for a Divine Blade, you just have to spam Squires.
Use the pity system?
The pity system actually isn't that important for Crom.
It's
Not gonna lie.
It's not really that big or
Yeah.
supplemented. Like before, when everyone was doing the, the
When Fever Time was
Crom,
a thing. Yeah.
the Crom.
When Fever Time was a thing, the coins were actually good because
Yeah.
every 3 runs you would get a thing.
Yeah.
But like now it's kind of just whatever. It's something extra.
Yeah, it's
You
just
hate
something
Squires
extra.
and refuse to do it. Yeah, just buy your Divine Blade then, or just make a Perseus sword.
You can always
The thing
wait
is,
for
the Nightbringer weapons are still stupid expensive, and they're only getting more expensive. I think we're at like 37 mil each for a Crom mat, and you need 75 of them. Yeah. And it's not like you can spam Crom because there is a weekly cap. Well, like, yeah, glass mats are like 33, 34, and they've been climbing. So, like, you know. Her sword doesn't have anything besides the windmill. It's not really worth talking about.
6 piercing.
6 pierce, yeah. 10% windmill damage, it's whatever.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
But the big thing is definitely the Warlord. 15% smash. I think that honestly makes Warlord better than Selûne until we get the Selûne changes that they keep saying they're going to do. Right? Because we do not know anything about Selûne changes yet. And currently, on KR test server, they have not added any Selûne changes. So, if this releases without Selûne changes, that means Warlord will probably end up being better than Selûne.
Yeah, Selûne would need to get the smash
I think
connect as well as a base.
I think 15% smash enhancement, or smash damage, and 22 max, because that means you're only getting like 80 more max on Selûne Blade? I don't think that makes up for it. For the
I don't.
enhancement.
Yeah, I don't think having more max is actually worth it, especially if you can have both the smash enhancement and this new effect. It's
you can't
kinda
have both
huge.
because this is added onto the weapon. I've seen a screenshot of it, and it is added just like on Ruin Bow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So yeah, it's a big change.
It's a really big change. This actually makes from the jump from the Divine Blade to Pierce Two-Handed quite well, and the Pierce Two-Handed to the Nightbringer really large. And I mean,
Nightbringer
really,
feels
really
justified
large.
now instead of having a Perseus two-handed sword.
It seems that the Nightbringer weapons really want to go like
Warlord
way.
is getting smash enhanced. No, it is not getting smash enhanced. This is base smash effect.
Yep, this is a
So
base
this
effect.
stacks with a set effect from enhancement.
So
So you'll in total have, if you get the smash set effect on your armor, you will have 30% smash.
So if you see on Subtle Ruination weapon, you see those extra things where the crash shot fragment explosion damage is, and the crash shot fragment explosion radius and all that, with the magma shot damage. Those are base effects. Those effects will always be on the weapon itself. They don't give any status effects, like the ones at the very bottom, where it gives the critical damage, durability loss, and base damage. For magma shot enhancement, decreased durability loss and increased damage. All of those are status effects, so they come over here to the side where your bar is. But with this new Warlord change, it makes it into its own effect inside the sword, which makes it really insane.
I can see them adding base effect smash 15 and windmill base effect on as part of Selûne buff. Yeah, I think they do need to add that, and I think they need to up the max a little more. Selûne should always be the best sword in the game.
I agree. Selûne takes way too long, and Selûne just has way too much materials
Mats are
for
way
how long it
too
is.
rare.
Yeah, the mats are way too rare. It should be always on top.
It's just not. Yeah. I still think, even though Selûne is like as strong as it is, it's probably not worth crafting.
Sadly not.
Unless you really, really, really want to min-max, I don't see the justification in it.
Min-maxing. Woo!
Like a Warlord is easy enough. Just get and then forget about.
True.
I say easy enough, but still, Nightbringer Warlord is like 3 months of running Crom if you, really want one.
Yeah. The next one that got pretty big change is, do you want to continue to like a Duogon, or do you want to go to the...
Let's talk about the one they updated. So let's talk about Berserker, I guess.
The Berserker. So the Berserker, which is the axe, I'm just gonna put down axe because I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't really know what the Berserker is.
Yeah.
Two-handed axe, sorry. The Nightbringer two-handed axe has now increased max damage of 20 and total now, and 1 piercing now. And it also has the increased smash damage.
Yep.
Wow, are you guys talking about the new Warlord?
We already talked about the new Warlord. It's pretty poggers.
Wait, what about Smash Enhancement though?
This is Nightbringer Axe. The Warlord doesn't have Smash
Oh.
Enhancement set.
Oh, it's just
Yeah, that has this new plus
Wait, so that's-
15%.
Yeah, it's plus 15 base. It's not side effect.
Is it base?
Yes.
That's even better.
Yes, it is. It's stacked with side effect
Because it's
timer.
literally the same thing as side effect, and then you can stack it.
Yes.
Not okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It should have 15%, like just 15%.
The
Like
two-handed
fucking
axe doggy
1.5
is side
levels
effect.
of
Oh, it's a side effect?
Yeah, the axe is side effect.
Aww.
Yo guys, you see this fucking
I think.
three-roll fighter hat?
Yeah.
That's still worse than dropkick a 5-second reduction. I swear.
It probably is, not gonna lie. Yeah, side effect smash enhancement side effect added to Berserker, yeah.
Boo.
So Crom for best weapons and Glenn for best armors. It
Uh,
depends on the talent. Crom definitely has the best weapons besides like staff and bow.
yeah. Besides staff and bow.
Glenn
those-
armor requires a lot of weird things to use, to be honest.
Glam is really off. Tech for the best staff and bow. Yeah, tech will be
Yep, tech for
still
the
Glen
best
staff
armor
and bow.
feels so much more attainable though.
Glenn
Yeah.
armor is very attainable though, yes.
It's more attainable.
It's just very difficult to be able to use it without losing certain side effects for some talents. EK on human especially struggles with that, and they will continue to struggle with it. With no ways to get their max attack unless they get a lot of max attack scrolls.
Woo!
Change.
Pange.
Let's go back to the axe though. This axe has a lot of the axe has a lot of max. Not gonna lie.
Wait,
That's
wait,
a
wait.
lot of max.
Shouldn't giants be able to 2-piece smash with the shield, 1 scroll, and then 3-piece max damage and crit damage?
What?
Huh?
No, I think the way you do it is for giant, you do shield refined body for 7 smash, so you get 7 smash body, 5 smash from shield, and then you get 1 crit scroll.
There's
and then
really
you work
no way
3
to
piece
do it, but the smash scroll instead? Crit scroll seems like it's gonna be, or should be like super valuable. No, maybe not. Maybe crit scroll would only be good for
I can't think of a way that you would be able to do it with a
EK.
crit without it.
I just see
Because the thing is, you need max. In order to get max, you need the helmet, shoes, and gloves. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you need to
Okay,
hit max.
enough.
So you would need a max scroll at some point then if you do that. 3 of them. Yep.
But that's if you want to run with the shield. If anything, overall, it would be better just to run with the pot with max.
Yeah, ideally you get cooking pot. So you get 3 smash scrolls on body with refined, and one
Sounds
crit
like
scroll and a
use.
cooking pot. So yeah, in order to use Glen armor to like the max max, you really
Wait, which
need to,
armor
like,
has more max?
The light armor.
What do you mean? Light armor does.
Do you run light then?
Yeah.
No, the armor itself doesn't. The body armor doesn't have side effects that you really care about.
Yeah. There's nothing on the body.
Well, it doesn't have
section.
max.
Yeah.
It doesn't have max and only has crit.
Yo,
doesn't matter.
but absorption 10.
Yeah, so you would run if you really want to. Like Best in Slot has you running like really weird stuff with like tons of 10 scrolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 10 scroll everything.
Yeah, actually,
10 hat, then you have like your
actually
armor.
like 10 max, like 10 crit hat, cooking pot, like smash gloves, or no the Imperial Night gloves for Rage Impact, the refined Majestic Body for smash, I think, and then you run movement speed shoes.
It's a weird set. It looks really funky, but it's pretty much
Really?
the best that you're going to get out of it. Like you have
Yeah.
the best of like speed and max all in one.
So if you are upgrading to Glen gear, though, you really need to do your homework on like how you're hitting all these side effects to actually see improvement.
Yeah. Because the
Yeah.
armor is completely different rolls for what it is. Because the max
Yep.
rolls on it for the hat is 4, gloves, boots 3, none
Okay,
on body.
I'll go run something. Bye bye.
Alright.
Bye,
Goodbye.
Paimon.
I don't know why we're talking about the Glen hard mode armor now when we're supposed to be talking about the two-handed axe.
It's whatever. Two-handed axe. It has a lot of max. If you have a robe and two bells, yeah, this is probably better than war. No, it's actually probably not. It's still worse than Warlord. Yeah, this is good for full swing only. If you are an elf and you want to build this, you're actually hard trolling me. Please,
Stop it.
please, no.
It's okay. It's pretty good. It's
okay. Yeah.
okay.
If you really want to EK elf, you can build this, but like I don't know. I still don't think it's very good.
The biggest issue I have with this thing right now, which is going to be a big issue with the other weapons as well, is that I kind of dislike the fact that Nightbringer is the only one that's going to have piercing on it.
I think it's fine.
I don't like it.
I think at the end of the day, we need to treat the axe as a giant weapon for full swing.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we would just treat it as exclusively for a giant weapon.
So it's
But
fine if it's only without pierce.
Obviously, I'm going to see elves with it.
Yeah, I mean, probably.
You know who you are.
I know who they are.
We're getting off this thing. All right, next one.
Alright, next one would be staff. Do we have to talk about the staff?
I really don't want to say anything about it besides saying congratulations, you got plus 15 more like damage to your meteor.
Yeah, they got 15 more damage to meteor, so now they have like the meteor side effect that we have. So now their Inquisitor is still like a worse demo, but like it's not as bad, but still bad.
It's how can I say this without being mean? It's
This is odd.
This is
Like,
really
what do you mean
bad.
about being mean? Just don't build it. It's bad.
All I really know is that what this effect does, pretty much, is that it basically makes it into a demolition weapon without the piercing.
Without the piercing. Yeah, that's all it does. Without the piercing and without the cooldown reductions.
It's basically a demolition staff to meter stuff without the piercing. So congratulations, you made.
Yeah, they get it. They got worse demo. Yeah.
It's a fashion staff
Fashion
at this point.
Alright. Guns.
Okay, Nightbringer guns is a really big change.
Alright, yeah. The Nightbringer guns, we have all the changes they had before, so like the 1 pierce. The 37 max damage, which is a lot of max damage. But on top of that, we're getting 15% Bulletstorm damage. This is a base effect, so this isn't a set effect, so if they do release a Bulletstorm set effect in the future, you can get it too, but like, the Bulletstorm is going to hit pretty decently hard now.
Honestly, I feel like guns will honestly replace everything in KR when it comes to like any form of range. Because this thing is kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think it'll replace everything, but I think it's still really good.
I think it's really insane. Like, well, there's some
Like,
like
it's going to be really high burst, I think, but I
Yeah.
don't think you're flicking around with guns the entire time. I think guns still are a talent that you weave in between other things. Now it'll just feel a lot better too.
and a lot of damage.
Yeah, you'll actually get a lot of damage because in total you're going to have 4 piercing. And
Ah.
so guns have 1 effect. You can put 67th on it or Meteoroid.
Woo.
So you have 4 piercing guns, 7 plus robe. You know, if
This
you
bad
do
boy-
get double bells, you can hit 9 piercing.
Yeah, this bad boy can go up to 9 piercing. You want to see the way the gun work? I can show you how the way the gun works.
Yeah, it's going to actually be insane.
gonna
Sniper
be
guns are
really
going to be
sick.
insane.
Yeah, this thing is really top
Really
tier.
cool. Yeah. I think that's all I really have to say about it, though. Like, they're disgusting.
I think it's scary. I honestly think this is a scary weapon.
Sekiro is gonna be there. They're ready.
I think this is just purely a scary weapon. I don't care what anyone says. The fact they gave the 37 max was fine enough. I'm not gonna lie. 37 extra max
Oh.
on a gun was fine. But the 1 piercing was just icing on it. But then they added the 15% bullet storm damage as a base. Oh.
Maybe I should build a gun since I'm ping blessed. Fuck you, bro.
Maybe
Every
should-
time I see a way of the gun, I tilt because you're shooting twice as fast as I do.
I should
Crazy.
I should build the guns too because I can do it too. I know how to set up guns and I know exactly what to get because I used to do it all the time. This is a disgusting weapon.
It's gonna be really strong.
I don't know how I feel about it though. That's the thing. It's really strong. It's a really huge leap and a really big jump from Pierce weapons. Like, oh my god.
We
Okay.
want to talk about the Shuriken next because I think this is also a disgusting one.
Yes. So this thing got 1 plus piercing on top of it. It also had plus 10. No, where is it?
37 max and 12 min.
12 men. And where's the change status?
And now,
And
what
now,
they added 15% damage to Shuriken charge. So like this is a basic effect if they do add an effect in the future for it. And they did it to Kunai Explosion.
Kunai explosion. Sure,
Or Explosive Kunai.
yeah.
So you're gonna have a 4 piercing throwing star, 4 your Sakura abysses, which are gonna be huge, and I actually think dropping an explosive kunai will be disgusting.
This thing was completely disgusting. The shuriken charge is whatever. Honestly, it's not really that a big a deal. If anything,
Yeah.
that's a loss of DPS. I'm not gonna lie. But the explosive kunai, however, that's a game changer. That's
Yeah,
ugh.
like explosive kunai, its reforge is really bad. It's like 20%, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
So you get 20% there plus the 300 that it is now, right? Per
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, per thing.
And so then you multiply that, so 320. 320 times 1.15, you're getting the 368 total, so minus 320, you're getting like 48 extra percent for each explosive kunai. And like against big things, that's gonna be like 3 more things. You're gonna hit 3 kunai on it. Probably.
Yeah, you
Place it right?
should
So in
always
total,
usually hit
each
that.
one, you're gonna get like 144% more base percent pretty much. It's gonna be pretty nice.
Yeah, this thing maybe
Fast burst damage.
it's pretty nasty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Especially for how fast explosive kunai comes out.
Yeah, there's like no downtime.
Pretty good.
There's no reason why not to put this thing down. It's honestly a really disgusting weapon, and I strongly recommend people just building this too.
Yeah.
Before, I never really told people about this because I personally dislike the fact about Celtics. I hate whenever someone asks me, hey, should I make Celtic Ninja Star? And I always tell them, brother, the planet is fine. You don't need it. Believe me.
Fine, it's fine. If you really want to, go for an Andrews or something. I think
Yeah.
I still use an Andrews, and this
Yeah.
Andrews with high enough reforge that it's better than a Celtic Star is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Celtic is just asking for. It's not a lot anymore. Back in the time, it was a lot, but it still costs a decent bit.
It's so expensive. It's not worth going.
Yeah, but with this thing is
Yeah.
completely different. This thing is completely nasty. This changes the table on a lot of things.
Wish they didn't all explode at once now, or made it so that all of them exploding equals all the damage on the target. Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah.
Kunai Explosion would be disgusting though. I see Celtic Ninja Stars going for 50 plus mil. I giggle. They are sacrifices.
Yeah, they're Erg sacrifices. That's the only reason.
You
why they
guys
cost so
didn't
much.
tell me this when I built mine. I think when you built yours, it was fine to go for a Celtic. But
I
like
think-
now it's just with Perseus. When Perseus comes out and when Nightbringer update comes out, I don't think building a Celtic is worth it.
Yeah. Right now, I even I have
Yeah.
a Celtic right now, and I
Yeah.
absolutely hate the thing.
I
I'm
think
not gonna
Celtic is fine if you already have it, but now since they announced these changes, I don't know if I would build one. You just use Blanded for smokescreen? Oh yeah, Blanded for smokescreen, Blanded for Shadow Cloak and Shadowbind. It's really good. And if all you use it is for utility, it's fine. If you do Sakura Abyss with Ego, which is really pog still, I swear, it's really good
Yeah.
for speed clear. It's
I
just
think
one
the-
more cooldown that you can use to clear an entire realm.
Yeah, I think the ego is fine.
But like, yeah, you know. Nightbringer Star, broken though.
Nightbringer Star, completely broken. Game changing even. Exploding kunais, viable everywhere now. Exploding kunai there. Downtime,
It's viable
exploding
everywhere.
kunai. I'm putting
I think you
kunais
can drop
down
it, and
everywhere.
it's not like memeing. It's good enough.
I'm putting a bunch of these on the floor, by the way. I don't care what content I'm in. I'm putting them
Yeah.
all on the ground
You
now.
can put them everywhere, and we're never going to be able to drop a cater.
You can't stop me. It's extra DPS.
I can't believe this. They need to give low-end players a way to get more piercing. The thing is, like, you don't need the piercing to clear the content this is targeted at. Like, Nightbringer weapons come from Chrom, and you don't realistically need Nightbringer weapons to clear Chrom. The fact of the matter is that they're, with Dark Mage coming out, clearing Chrom 100 with, like, Celtic Salves and Blanded Gear is actually going to probably be doable. Like, it really isn't too big of a deal anymore, clearing Chrom. Right now, I think, with the requirements for cylinders, it can be kind of annoying. But, like, with Dark Mage, it's going to be real easy. It makes life easier, though, but, like, the thing is, it's weapon progression. Like, you get rewarded for, like, farming the content and making these weapons, and they reward you with being able to clear the content faster to farm more materials with. That's it. They're not necessary. Getting the extra piercing is good, but, like, realistically, it doesn't necessarily matter too much unless you're running, like, high percent Chrom or Glenver in a hard mode.
Speedrunners, go.
We want to talk about control bars last, I guess, right now?
Technically, there is another weapon that we need to talk about as well.
What?
You almost forgot about. Let's see. Actually, yeah, that's the only one I got changed as well.
Yeah,
to be
here's the
honest.
last one.
I begin to say about something about the cylinder. I was like, oh wait, they don't change anything on the cylinder.
Yeah, no. What about running thousands of things and not getting the drops? You just gotta run more. That's
You
how it
always
is.
get a drop over the pity system.
That's true. You will always get something from Chrom. And Chrom drops are actually decently common, I swear. Nightbringer control bars, yep. The Nightbringer control bars is actually kind of big.
I'm gonna just do it like this because I think people are gonna get these mixed up too. You know, if I say marionette, they're gonna be like, "What? What the heck is a marionette?" Okay, so
They changed the piercing and they added as marionette piercing. So puppet piercing. Yeah, so this update, it's good. Like, before, the piercing that they added was like on the bars, like puppets only get like 0.7% or 0.7 of the player's piercing, so like you didn't actually get a pierce. Funny enough. So now they make it so you always get a pierce with it.
yeah, they completely forgot about that. To be honest with you, I personally thought they were just playing dumb. To be honest with you, when they forgot about that. If people that are new, Nightbringer control bars used to provide one piercing on itself.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah, last week, and it didn't work on the puppet because puppets only take 70% of everything you have. This includes piercing, so the puppet basically essentially did not change at all. There is legitimately nothing that changed on it, and no, there isn't any piercing enchants for puppets. So the best and the highest that you're going to do with these bars is going to be 5 piercing. But for
1 piercing on the puppet from this effect, 3 from robe, 2 from bell, 1 from title, 7. Plus exploit, 8. Surely. Oh wait, but then you have to multiply all those effects by the other effects by 0.7, so like, is what?
Times by 0.7,
like
which is
5 or
5.
Yeah.
You're not even getting that much at all.
Yeah.
That's if you have the titles and have exploit on all the time, which is technically you're only getting that most for piercing on your puppet.
Realistically, also, you're not going to have a piercing title.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of doomed.
This thing is pretty doomed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This thing needs to like change differently. I personally, I don't think it even needs the piercing. I'm not gonna lie.
I think the piercing is fine. It's whatever.
It doesn't need that.
It's whatever. It's fine, I think.
I think they can totally do something else with it. They can honestly support the Erg a lot more, or do
I
something.
feel like Nightbringers, they should have just, for puppets, they really need to just go into the support mentality.
Yeah.
The puppets are support talent, and just lean more into that. I think it'd be cool. If they added like Crisis Radius, I said this last time when we talked about them, if they added Crisis Radius, it'd be better.
Yeah, just add the Crisis Radius to these bad boys, and everyone will pick these bad boys up.
Yep, that'd be good.
Yeah.
But now it's just, it's whatever, really. Like, 100 Marionette max is like pretty big, but like,
it
are
doesn't
you
make-
really Act 7 spamming?
Yeah, it's not like a make or break kind of deal. And if anything, you gotta also understand this thing would be pretty squishy still for its situations where you're going to be using it for even more instead of the 15 seconds, right? Like after the 15 seconds, in most scenarios when you're puppeteering, right, after the 15 seconds and you're still fighting the boss, which happens commonly, by the way, because you know stuff don't die that fast, your puppet would just instantly just die.
That's
Because
a skill issue.
That's just, yeah.
Every 15 seconds, you literally need to swap your puppet to the other one. Just always keep the vulnerability up. Your puppet should literally never die.
Yeah, but I
think-
feel it's kind of just weird.
I think puppets having that 70% of player stats math is whack in general. Yep, it's really confusing and it's stupid. Hopefully they rework puppetry and fix it. Because I think puppets are pretty cool. Selling ERG 50 bars, by the way, the dual rolled. Yeah. ERG 50 Perseus bars, buy them from me.
Eric 50 Pierce bars, ladies and gentlemen, for sale right now.
Yeah. Ubis, where are you? Buy them. I use puppets and Crom as my main damage, I am sorry.
Oh no. Hashtag ad. What do you mean an ad?
The ad for my control bars that I'm selling.
And that should be pretty much all the big ones as of this
Should be
moment.
1-to-1 and B-ray balance. Yeah, I think that would make a lot more sense, but you know, making sense isn't their strong suit.
I think that's pretty much all the changes for
That's all the changes.
Yeah, that should be all the changes. Obviously, the biggest things that we want to see is Zuluna stay as best, puppets into 1-to-1, and be scared.
Lance rework.
You're right. And then be scared of guns.
I mean, yeah, guns might be terrifying.
Guns would be terrifying.
Kind of spooky.
The guns are kind of spooky. There's gonna be like a lot of fun things with the guns later on, but right now,
I can't wait for everybody to kill Glass by way of the gunning it.
yeah,
We're gonna have 4 people all way of the gunning.
everyone
You can
quickly.
do the 6 Bullet Storm combo card with the time shift, and they're just gonna go blap 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 blap.
You're right. We will add that in. Better cylinder.
Better cylinder.
I still think the one piercing's fun enough. I'm not gonna lie. I guess
One piercing is good. I think it's fine. I know a lot of people think that the one piercing on the Nightbringer cylinder isn't good, but like, the problem is they are actively taking an approach to not support alchemy.
Yeah. If anything, if they really wanted to make the cylinder into like one of these scary other weapons, I would strongly recommend adding additional like water and fire into it. Hell, they can
Yeah.
even add earth into it and wind. Honestly, you know what would be really big? What cylinder can have? It should just have the wind blast radius effect on it, like the Reforged does.
Oh boy! So then I can just push the entire room to the wall.
Exactly, without needing the boots at all.
No, I would want the boots still too. The entire room, doggy. I'm gonna be the new mage and get all of Nexon's hate. Nexon loves mages.
We're not going to talk about the staff or bow. We're just going to say staff, bow, doomed.
I don't even know exactly how alchemy interacts with piercing. Alchemy math is also wacky. So the way piercing works is like it does all the damage calculation for your skill way before it calculates it against like armor and stuff. So then after that it'll factor in like enemies' defenses, and that's where the piercing gets implemented. I think the wand change is pretty big still. 45 magic attack, that's kind of big.
I think the wand is big, honestly.
I like wand.
Wand good.
I can't wait.
It legitimately doesn't need anything else. The wand change was pretty big. 45 magic attack was huge.
So sell Ruin Staff? No. What
No.
the heck? Ruin Staff is still disgusting.
It's for meteoring.
It's for meteoring. It's for doing the Arcana skill. Like, you still want staff.
It's still one
You still
staff.
need staff. It's still really good.
Yeah, it's so good.
The Dark Mage, I swear, for Dark Mage, you should have both.
Honestly, I'm just not gonna run the Hailstorm effect on my staff though, because fuck it, honestly.
No, I want to be a Fusion Bolter. You still need a staff to do the Fusion Bolt build, because you still need to Explosive Lunge with the staff.
However, they have yet to say anything about these ones at all. Spellbook, Shield.
They have said that they're not doing them apparently because what I've heard is they're not doing them because there's already not an equivalent to them. So it's doomed.
But
I aren't touching them.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what? That makes no sense at all.
What options for the spellbook do you have? Holy Eagle Mask. That's
Just
it.
the Holy Eagle Mask, Divine Spellbook, Gacha Spellbooks.
The Gacha spellbooks can't
Pierce
be
Book.
repaired. We shouldn't count them. Like
Pierce
they're not
Book.
updating them because they're adding the tier with Perseus. So like, yeah, it's whatever.
I think the set effect on it should be a base effect. Fight me.
I mean, yeah, but like the thing is, in Korea, they don't have any side effects that give magic attack, do they?
They do. They have the wings.
Oh yeah, Festia wings.
They have
things that you
Festia
don't
wings,
have, and you
and they also
Robe,
have
right?
Gacha wings. No.
They have Gacha wings. They have Gacha wing enchants. In
They also
Korea,
have
dog.
those.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, they have Gacha wings.
So you're saying they have like draconian wings,
Yeah.
or are you saying they have enchantable wings?
No, they have both. They have Draconian
They do
wings.
not.
They do.
They do, but they don't have side effects, doggy.
What do you mean they don't have set effects?
I mean, the fashion wings, doggy.
Are they?
Yes.
I don't think they
They
are.
don't have wing enchants either.
Oh, that's weird.
That's why every Korean runs Festival Harbona Robe.
How about a robe?
Doggy.
Yeah, what's up?
Doggy, please.
No. It's bad.
Yeah. Spellbook, Nightbringer Spellbook is still really good. Nightbringer Shield, like, why are you running a shield, honestly?
Don't say that about
That's the fact of the matter. Why are you running a shield? Unless
because it's
you're
a
a giant.
large shield.
They could have, like, I don't know. It's not it. Shield is just not it.
Make it into a large shield.
Yeah, make it into a large shield or make a giant exclusive. It's fine. It's fine. People are still going to try and replace it with a cooking pot.
It's true.
All I need to do is roll max attack 20, magic attack 20 on my spellbook, and I can use it for... I can use it for everything.
Other than that, I think that's all we got.
Yeah, that's all we got.
That's all we got for today. This week for updates is nothing. Congratulations, everybody. We have 9 at all for this week. Whippy.
Yeah. Farm those phantasms.
Yeah, run them phantasms.
Buy my control bars.
Buy his control bars. Buy my max enhancement scroll and crit enhancement, refining, life drain. I have a lot of scrolls that I don't have enough hands for now. Please help me. I'm drowning in scrolls. Help. Oh, also one more thing. Oh my gosh, look at these guys. They have cool looking robes. Whoa. Look at us, guys.
Wait,
Whoa.
close the notepad.
Whoa. Whoa, guys.
Whoa.
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 Whoa. Look at these robes that these guys
What's that?
have. What the heck? What's going on?
What is this?
Whoa, what am I looking at? Is this from a gacha? No way.
Yeah, what gacha is that from? Can
What
you mouse
gacha is
over
this
it?
from? Oh my gosh. We're gonna view his equipment. Oh my gosh, go to style tab. Why the fuck does this thing have 7 magic protection, 7 defense?
What?
Thanks for everybody coming. Have a good day. This is the end of the podcast. We don't care what's going on. Goodbye.
Check out our Glen outfits and our style tabs.
Yeah.
What are we rating, doggy?
Oh, you're right. Hang on.
Alright, Blue Man is streaming. Can you raid Rados?
Who?
Rados, the blue guy.
Yeah, we can raid Rados.
Yeah, raid Rados.
We gotta raid Rados.
Yeah. Does he have it enabled? I don't know if he has it enabled.
I have not a clue. We're gonna be in a minute.
Yesterday.
No, it's disabled. What the?
Can't believe this.
I can't believe him. Alright, who else?
Who else is streaming? Yuiko is streaming Theta. I don't know.
Ah! We're streaming Yuiko? Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, right, Yuiko.
Okay.
Watch them run Theta, surely.
Obviously. You guys gotta watch him do data.
Yeah, in the meantime, you can look at our outfits. They're
Yeah.
pretty cool.
They're pretty cool. Look at our
Yeah.
outfits.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for everybody for coming. Goodbye. Have a good day.
Concentrated Juice episode 8.
Concentrated Juice episode 8. Short episode. Yeah. See you.
Yeah, fast episode.
Yeah.
Next week. It's a beach episode next week, I swear.
Beach
This time for
episode next week.
Beach episode.
For sure.
Be there Thursday. Sometime on Thursday.
I'm going to sleep now.
I need to go to the bathroom and take a shower. Wait, you didn't raid yet. You didn't click the raid button.